The PS5 Pro is a fucking joke. Back in March I talked about 7 issues I had with the PS5, and if I waited to do this, I would have called that video the 12 sins, because this thing is so shit it counts for 5 sins. Prior to this even being announced, I thought the idea of a PS5 Pro was silly because specs-wise, the PS5 is already at the top of the charts. And lo and behold, the PS5 Pro is barely any upgrades. The only big thing to me is that you'd no longer have to choose between a higher frame rate with worse graphics or a lower frame rate with better graphics. But honestly, even in performance mode, I've always thought these games look pretty fucking good. Outside of that, things are sharper, which is barely noticeable. Wow, this sign in The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is slightly more legible. Just take my fucking wallet, Sony! They point out that the leaves in Spider-Man 2 are a bit sharper, but can you even tell the difference? So this thing has barely any upgrades, but it gets worse from here. It's $700 fucking dollars. Are you shitting me? $200 more than a base model, which should cost less than $500 at this point. And that's not to mention the elephant in the room, except it's not in the room. There's no goddamn disk drive. This is a digital-only system for $700. You can of course get the disk drive add-on, just make sure you pay more for that. And don't forget your vertical stand also sold separately, thank you very much. And it's just a system and controller. They aren't even throwing in a game as a bone, like just throwing a copy of Watch Dogs Legion for all I care, I don't know. But now that Sony's embarrassed themselves, it's time for Nintendo to show them how it's done. Nintendo, kill.